Hello and welcome to the Calculating Constant Velocity video tutorial. Here we have a sprinter and his friend, a runner, and they are in a race. The runner, who does not run as fast, only 7 meters per second, gets a 100-meter head start. The sprinter, who runs at 9 meters per second, has to start at the normal starting line. First, we're going to find out if the sprinter actually passes his friend. If so, where? And then we're going to figure out who wins the race and by how much. So in order to determine either of the participants' position at any time, well, position is velocity times time plus the starting position. So for the sprinter, his position is determined by his velocity, which is 9 meters per second, times time, which changes because it's a variable, plus 0 meters because he starts right at the 0 meter mark here. His friend, let me break this up. His friend, his position is determined by his velocity times time plus his 100-meter advantage. So in order to figure out where they meet, where this sprinter will catch up to his friend, well, that means that their positions are the same because, well, they're at the same point in time. That's why they've caught each other. So that means that this x here, that position, should be the same as this position here. So if these two x's are the same, that means that all of this is equal to all of this. So 9t plus 0 is equal to 7t plus 100 because they meet. So subtract 7t from both sides, you get 2t equals 100. Whoops. Which means that when time is equal to 50 seconds, they will have met each other. So let's figure out how far this guy is, the sprinter, when time equals 50 seconds. Well, his position is determined by x equals velocity times time plus 0. Only we know the time now, we're going to say it's 50 seconds. And that is equal to 450 meters. So this is the position where they meet, where he catches his friend. Since the race is only 400 meters long, no, the sprinter never catches his friend because the race is only 400 meters and it takes him 450 meters to catch his friend. Okay, now let's determine who wins the race and by how much distance. Well, since the sprinter won't even catch his friend until somewhere over here, because it's 400 and then 50 more, we know that this guy's going to win the race. So his friend will win the race. Let's find out how long it takes him. So position equals vt plus x naught. And after 400 meters have passed, running at 7 meters per second, we can figure out how long that took, solve for the time. And oops, he had a 100-meter head start. So that means that 300 is equal to 7t. And then solving for t, the time is equal to 42.86 seconds. So this is how long it's going to take for his friend to reach the position of 400 meters. All right. So let's see here. Let's see how far this guy gets in that same 7 seconds. So in 7 seconds, his position, which we don't know, will be his speed times, or not 7 seconds, sorry, this 43 seconds, 42.86. How far has he gotten? So this is for the sprinter. So his position is equal to 9 times 42.86, so that's 385.71 meters. So this is the position of the sprinter after this much time has passed, which we happen to know that's when his friend hits this mark. So his friend is at the 400 meter mark. The sprinter is only at the 385.71 meter mark. So we can find out this part here by how much distance does his friend win the race. So that's a difference of 14.29 meters. So the friend wins the race by not much, 14.29 meters. Thank you for watching the Calculating Constant Velocity video tutorial.